Hello everyone. In my previous video, I have discussed who are the customers of Wizards of the Coast. In this video, I have segmented the customers of Wizards of the Coast into three types: players, collectors, and investors. If you have not seen this video, I'm going to leave in the description below a link so that you can see it in your leisure time. Today, I'm going to discuss one segment of the customers of Wizards of the Coast that are investors. So, who are the investors in Magic the Gathering? Before beginning to analyze the investors and discuss who they are, first of all, we have to understand what is an investor. An investor is a person or entity that allocates capital, money, with the expectation of a future financial return or profit. Therefore, an investor puts money into an investment vehicle so that in the short run or in the long run he can earn money. Everyone is an investor. Everyone invests time, for example, into working so that you will earn your paycheck. Everyone puts money in the bank so that by the end of the year you earn an interest. Then there are financial investments like bonds or shares that will lead a certain amount of return. But who are the investors in Magic the Gathering? First of all, we have to understand that Magic the Gathering is a financial vehicle. Yes, Magic the Gathering is a financial vehicle for investors, and therefore we see a lot of investors that allocates a good amount of capital in buying Magic the Gathering products. I believe that these people, they are doing nothing bad. They are just using the system so that they can earn something in return. But as I said, Magic the Gathering is a financial vehicle. But what are the two main financial viable products in Magic the Gathering? I would say that there are two financial vehicles. One of them is sealed products, and this is the second one, and I think this is the most controversial financial vehicle in Magic the Gathering, the reserved lists. So, if you are an investor and you want to invest in Magic the Gathering, you can invest in reserved list cards, or you can invest in sealed products. In my opinion, they are the only two viable financial vehicles that one can invest in Magic the Gathering. They are the only two vehicles that will in the future lead a profit or a good return. I'm not here to analyze how much the return will be. That is something time will tell. But we're seeing that if you take a card from the alpha, from the beta, or from the first sets released, you see that at that time these particular cards cost were in the range of $5 to $10, nowadays they cost in the range of $100 to $1,000. If you say alpha cards, they have a substantial amount of money, of cost, if you want to buy this type of cards. If you take, for example, Lion's Eye Diamond from the Mirage set, this card nowadays has a value between $100 to $150, and this is in the reserve list. Therefore, this will never be reprinted and it will return its value. And this is why a lot of investors invest in reserve list cards, because it is the only guarantee that the card will not be reprinted. I believe that a lot of damage is being done to the game when we have master sets released every year. We're seeing 2 master sets being released every year, mass reprinting of good cards from the sets of Mirrodin, Champions of Kamigawa. We're seeing in the last set release, Iconic Masters, reprints of Dragons of Tarkir, a set released 3 years ago. Does not make sense, these mass reprinting. Therefore, the only way that Magic the Gathering can lead a financial profit in the future is buying reserve list cards. I'm not an investor. I have only one Lion's Eye Diamond, and I think it's the only card I have from the reserve list. I'm proud of having this type of card, and I think in the future this card will cost more than how much I bought it. Now, sealed products. Sealed products is another good financial investment in Magic the Gathering. Why? Because if it's a very old product, very old expansion set of Magic the Gathering, this product having a low print run will guarantee that in 5-10 years time probably it will double the price. Let's talk about a particular set. Let's talk about Urza's Saga. I am lucky to own one of these boxes. It's my most precious box I have. This set, this box, don't tell me that in 5-10 years time it will retain the current price of $2,000. In 5-10 years time, this set, this box, probably it will be worth it $10,000. This is why investors are buying sealed products from very old sets like Urza's, like Mirage, Legends, and therefore if you go and see the prices of these particular sets, they are in the range of thousands of dollars. But sealed products don't need to be all sealed products. You can have a box of Eternal Masters, recently released, which probably in 5-10 years time which will hold a price of around $400-500. This one I bought at $160. Sets like one of my favorite sets, Innistrad, original Innistrad, Liliana of the Veil. This box currently selling for $300-350. In 10 years time probably it will sell to $1,000. I will give you another example, another set that I really like. New Phyrexia, the only set that have the Phyrexian Mata. In 5-10 years time this box probably would cost around $1,500. These are the examples of a financial investment in Magic the Gathering. As I said, investors, they are not the evil people for the game. They put a large amount of capital in the game. Therefore, they need to be safeguarded. The amount of money that investors spend in Magic the Gathering is enormous when compared to a casual player. Casual player can afford a $90 box, and investors can afford a 10,000 cases. Thank you very much for this video, and I urge you to subscribe to my channel.